Hello, yes, good morning. So today we are on the first day of the month, 1st of February 2019, and I'll start by mentioning something which I keep mentioning every day here. If you can remember, I keep mentioning this bonus here. It's called deposit 200%, and what that means is you need to deposit at least 500 USD to be able to get 200% of it. So the procedure is simple. Just take these 3 simple steps: open an account, verify it, and then enable bonus for trading. Trading account should be Classic MT4 or Classic MT5, or this one, Market Pro MT4. Then ensure you find the account in the 500 USD, and then you'll be able to get the bonus. So if you've read these 3 steps, which means you have to be a new client to FreshForex for you to qualify for it. So that's the procedure. There are also terms and conditions down here which you need to read. We have the first clause until the last one. Just read them in case. Read and understand everything before you get the bonus with this button at the lower end. So I don't have any special link for this bonus. Just go to the main site, which is this. Then from the menu option, select bonuses, and then the very first option, you should click it, and this is what will show up on your screen. So let's move on. We see what we have for this month, because we are starting the month. We want to see if there will be any good trade for this month. We start off with Euro USD is here, and we are at the beginning of the month, so I'm going to start from the monthly chart. Just a second, I have it here. So I drew this line like this yesterday. I had a resistance at this point, then price went down, it came back up, it went down, it came back up, then it went down back to the same resistance, then it went down, and we want it to again come back to this level in the future. So if you are on this chart, then from the monthly point of view, still expect a move even upwards. The price should rise towards 1.2343, somewhere around this place. So the reason I'm waiting to sell at this point is because we have this trend line, and then we also have the horizontal one. So these two are giving us the same thing, that you're supposed to sell from here. Expect price to move down up to 1.0420. So from the monthly point of view, we actually expect a move upwards, but I need to warn you that there's a level here. We have just as a resistance, which was broken, and it has been broken again to that. So hello, yes, I hope you can see my screen. Sorry, I went out slightly. So we were looking at Euro USD, where we drew a line from this point up to this end, and as we are saying, this was a very good place to sell from. So you are trading the weekly chart, then just wait for a sell from somewhere here. We have seen, minimize it, you'll see there's a level support, a resistance. Price went down, a resistance, then it went down, a resistance, down, a resistance, down, and then there's this break above. Then the same place we saw this attempt break below, it went down, came back, and is now holding below it. So if you're on this chart, then this should be the correct place to sell from. Just wait for price to give you a sell signal from somewhere around this level here, and expect that move to take it up to 1.0468. So we'll move to the next pair, which is GBP USD monthly. And on the monthly data, as you can see, we have a level here, a support, a support, a support, a support. There's that break, then there's a break below, and then there's a key level here on the monthly. So the best place to look for a sell from the monthly is somewhere around 1.4195. So that's exactly what you should do. Just expect a move up. On the monthly chart, we still expect an upward move towards 1.4195, and should price bounce off from this point, then this is the correct place to sell from. You should expect something like this, So we sold it previously, and we'll still sell it also if price gets back to it. So we want to look at it from the weekly, the same chart, GBP/USD here, weekly. On the weekly chart, this is what we expect. We want price to somehow close above 1.3140. It should close above this level and then extend up, then retrace back to the same place so that we can pick a buy up to 1.4336. So this is just based on the monthly we are buying, and therefore on this chart, the one I'm currently at, you're supposed to look for buy position up to this level here, the one at the very top, 1.4136. So I'm not going to look at it from the daily. We've looked at it from the weekly and the monthly, and that's okay. We move to the next chart, which is USD JPY here. I'll start my analysis from the highest time frame. I'll start from monthly there, and then there's a level here which is significant. This was just a resistance. Price went down, it came back up, a resistance, and then there's a level here, and then there's also another level at the very lower end, this one. So this month we actually expect price to trade within this range. These are the places we expect the price remain within. There's 113.82, and then you also have 106.11. So based on the previous month's candle, which is this is called a bullish pin bar. It means that the price is likely to head upwards towards 113.82. But should price close, maybe by the end of February you find that the price has closed somewhere below 108.72, then still expect a move lower towards 106.11. So we check it on the weekly. On the weekly chart, we actually have a level here. We have a level here. This is a support, a support, a support. There's a break below, it came back up, a support, it went up, a support, and we expect the same place to be a support even in the future. So on the weekly chart, this should be the correct place to buy from. Just wait for price to give you a buy signal from around this level and expect a move up to 113.82, up to somewhere around here. So we are going to look at the next chart, which is SP500 here. From the monthly point of view, we are actually still buying. This is how the month closed last month. This is how January closed. There was an attempt break below, and then it went back above it, and as you can see, there was something that looks like a slight gap upward. So we want price to retrace back down to this level here, 2613.6, so that you can buy it higher towards 2936.9. We move to weekly. On the weekly chart, it's still going just as I said previously. We saw this bullish pin bar, and then we mentioned that what this candle meant was that this was supposed to be a good place to buy from. So assuming you bought it, then just expect it to move higher, but you're likely to see a case where the price may retrace back to this level here before it ends up even higher. So there's another level here which is significant like that. So we bought it, we want price to continue up, retrace back up, we'll buy it for the second time, then it should continue even higher. Then should it go beyond 2796.4, then we want it to extend even higher, retrace back down, so that we buy it for the second time towards 2936.9. So daily, on the daily chart, there's nothing, we are still upwards, just the same way we've said. Should be here. Just a second, I have a very good chart on this one. So on the daily chart, we actually had a level here, and we took a buy from this one. We still have our charts the same way we had them earlier this week. We mentioned that as long as the price remains above this zone here, 2637.9 to 2625.5, then this should be the correct place to buy from. We actually bought it, and we expect price to extend even higher, break beyond this level, then retrace back, and we'll pick a buy at the same place for the second time towards 2928.0. So either way, the best you should do now is actually to look for a buy. Still buy it, continue buying it upwards, and expect it to move up to the highest point, 28.0. So we'll move to the next chart, which is Brent oil here. And on Brent oil, we keep mentioning a sell. We keep saying that there's a sell, there's a sell, there's a sell, despite the fact that the 4 chart was giving us a buy. So the reason I insisted on a sell was because of this. This is why I keep mentioning that we're supposed to look for a sell. This was a good zone. Sorry. From this end, we see this is a very good support, just a support, a support, a support, and then that support has been broken by this candle. Price came back up, and then there were turns of exhaustion. Then it went down, and it came back the same place, the same place, the same place. So this is the correct place to sell from. While the first chart was giving us a good buy, this was the correct place you ought to have sold it from. And you can remember, we actually said it's supposed to sell unless the price went above 62.32. So that didn't happen. The price could not close above this level. Instead, it bounced to the lower side. So we are still looking for a sell on this one. Just wait for maybe a retracement, and then you pick a sell to the lowest end, 50.82. Or in case the price breaks above something like this, then this should be the correct place to buy from, only if price closes above 62.32. Then we'll wait for a buy around that point. So we move to the next pair, which is gold. And gold, we still just have everything the way we say, so there's nothing we are going to add. This is a key level broken, and then price is still above it. So maybe we use an indicator. This one, MACD, is giving us a good buy. We have the columns of MACD above 00, and then average directional movement index, that one. We have the green bar, the green dotted line above the red dotted line, which means the overall trend is upward. So in this case, the best you should do is to look for a buy. Just expect price maybe to retrace back to this point. Should retrace back, and then we'll pick a buy from that point to the very top. And should price come back again in the future, then these are the places we're going to buy from. So there's something you need to see here, that this is a key level from 2017. There is no time that price actually closed above this level since 2017. So should price get back to this level, then this is the correct place to sell from. So despite the fact that we're going to buy from this point, you may also look for a sell here. You may also want to sell at the second one there, and maybe on the subsequent ones, these ones. So I hope we've looked at all pairs. We've looked at all the pairs and all the other symbols. We've looked at GBP/USD, we've looked at gold, we've looked at silver, we've looked at gold, Brent, SP500, Euro USD, USD JPY, and we've also looked at that one, GBP/USD. So let's mention something here first. Just a second, let me mention here right away. I mentioned at the beginning, I'm going to repeat it just now, just in case you're not there while I was mentioning it. I said that if you want to deposit some money with the FreshForex and maybe the amount is above 500 USD, then you can get this bonus. This is called deposit 200%. So the thing you need to do, just go to the main site. I don't have any special link. Just go to the main site. The main site, just a second, load the main site. Like that. Go to the main site, and then from the main site you'll find the very first, or the third option, bonus. Click that, and then ensure you read all the terms and conditions here. And there's these 3 simple steps which you need to do, and then ensure you read all these others. So that should bring us to the end of today's overview. We've looked at just everything I wanted to look at. we have all the pairs, and then I've mentioned what I need to mention. So see you again on Monday at the same time.